We are so excited. We just made it to Tokyo Disneyland Resort.
We started the day by taking public transportation from another part of Tokyo. It was smooth, efficient, and right on time. We did have to transfer stations along the way, but the signage was clear and super easy to follow. Everything is well marked in both English and Japanese. Google Maps was a huge help too, and it gave us real-time directions from exact platform numbers, transfer points, and walking route. We also had our luggage with us, and while that could have been a pain, it wasn't bad at all. Most stations have elevators, and when they didn't, we just carried our bags up or downstairs. Not ideal, but manageable. The only thing to watch out for is rush hour, which trains can get very, very crowded. Sometimes you may have to wait for a slightly emptier train, but definitely wasn't a big deal at all. Also, we downloaded the Suica app on our iPhones, just tap and go. We arrived at Maihama Station, and from here, the next leg of our journey was hopping on the monorail, or as it's called here, the Resort Liner. Quick heads up, unlike the monorail at the US Disney parks, this one isn't included in your park admission. You'll need to pay separately. The single ride costs around 300 yen for adults and 150 yen for children. But you can also purchase multi-ride passes if you're planning to use them often. We decided to stick with single ride fares each time. We were able to use our Suica apps on our phone, which made the process super convenient. Just tap and board. The monorail runs in a one-way loop that takes about 15 minutes to complete with 4 stops along the way. We started at Resort Gateway Station. The next stop is Tokyo Disneyland Station, which serves both the park and the Disneyland Hotel. Then it continues to Bateside Station, where you'll find the Toy Story Hotel, the brand new Fantasy Springs Hotel, and several Tokyo Disney partner hotels. Finally, you arrive at DisneySEA Station, which is where you'll exit for the park and the stunning Hotel MiraCosta. After that, the loop circles back to Resort Gateway. And just like the monorail at Hong Kong Disneyland, the theming here is absolutely adorable, from Mickey-shaped windows to cute little design touches everywhere. It's a great way to ease into the Disney magic even before you get into the park.
Welcome to Tokyo Disney Resort. Our next stop is Tokyo Disneyland Station.
やあみんな、元気かい？今日もいっぱい楽しいね。
皆さん、おはようございます。小さなお子様を連れの方は、お子様と手をつないでお降りください。まもなく東京ディズニーランドステーションです。お出口は左側です。
But our first stop is actually the Fantasy Springs Hotel. Today is going to be a busy one, mostly filled with lots of eating, which, let's be real, is one of our favorite ways to explore Disney. We are kicking things off with an early breakfast reservation at the Fantasy Springs restaurant, and a little later, we'll be heading over to the Hotel MiraCosta near DisneySEA for lunch, because why not make it a 2-hotel dining day? Now, if you know us, you know that Mike and I don't usually stay on property, but every now and then we love to treat ourselves, and tonight we'll actually be staying right here at the Fantasy Springs Hotel, so we'll give you a full room tour a bit later. Just walking into the hotel though, it's absolutely stunning. Fantasy Springs Hotel opened about a year ago on June 6, 2024, making it the newest hotel at Tokyo Disney Resort. It's also the only hotel with direct access to Fantasy Springs, which is perfect for us since that's high on our must-do list. And here's something cool. Unlike the US parks, Tokyo Disney actually offers half-day park passes. So after lunch, we're heading into DisneySEA for the very first time. We haven't done a ton of planning for this trip, which makes it even more exciting. It's going to be a brand new experience for us, and we're so excited to share with you.
Ooh, we have Mrs. Potts and Chip right there, and then we have Cogsworth and Lumiere and the wardrobe lady. Wow, this is beautiful. We've got the rose under the covers. How pretty is this? Mike and I just checked in for our breakfast reservation. I feel like it's gonna be a day of eating. Incidentally, right now, Tokyo DisneySEA is having their food and wine festival, so we're gonna have to check that out. Yes, breakfast is served. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Oh, wow. Rapunzel. Oh my goodness. Hiyo. A pond. Oh. Yes. Thank you. Look at that chandelier. Oh my goodness. Oh. Arigatou gozaimasu. So they have different themed dining rooms, and I think we're in the Tiana room with, it's very lily pads, got some green energy, so very Tiana. But over here, it looks like we have Sleeping Beauty. You got the forestry vibes and the birds and the little characters and the owl. Oh, pretty, pretty. Okay, and then the cast member was saying that on this side, I think there is Snow White over there. So let's see if we can sneak a quick peek. Oh, that's a nice view. Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous. Wow. This restaurant's so pretty. Ooh. Okay, I am hungry, so I'm gonna go try to grab something and show you what the buffet looks like. That is a must. Ohayou gozaimasu. My Japanese is horrible, so definitely more useful when Mike and I were in Shanghai and Hong Kong. But here, Mike actually speaks fairly decent Japanese, believe it or not. I'm pretty impressed. Okay, so you have water, and so you can have sparkling water and just flat water and some ice. We have the Coke machine where you can mix and match and make your own soda. And we have, I think that's a frittata in a Mickey-shaped container. I think it's very cute. We've got some tater tots. And is that chicken? That looks like fried chicken. Okay. Pasta, rice. And, ooh, cute little breads and rolls. A chocolate Danish? Oh, bread pudding. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to do that. And this has got the tuna and cabbage. And we have some roasted vegetables, some sausage. I think this is more Western inspired in my opinion, but hopefully they'll have some Japanese food over here. Oh, here we go. We have some vegetables and curry, and I love their roasted vegetables. Tofu hamburg steak. So yeah, we do have some options for our plant-based friends, grilled salmon, and looks like we do have some Asian-inspired foods. Ah, yes, Japanese omelet. I love that. That is one of my favorite things. And we have some rice balls, onigiri, I think that's what it's called. And that looks like a sushi sandwich. And of course, when you're in Asia, you must have rice. So they have like a whole, is this a rice maker? Oh, that's impressive. Miso soup and some corn soup. Okay, so that's what's on this end. And let's see. This is kind of like your parfait and dessert area. Oh, they call it a sauce. Interesting. Oh, matcha. It's a panna cotta. Panna cotta and matcha. And here we have some healthier options like vegetables and some salads and some cold cuts. Ah, okay. All right, so that's sort of the lay of the land, and I think I'm gonna grab a tray and fill it up. Today, we're literally having lunch right after breakfast, so I'm gonna have to pace myself because at MiraCosta, apparently they have a special Duffy's and Friends 20th anniversary lunch special, so can't wait. All right, time to dig in. Bon appetit. Well, we have a beautiful background. No waterfall by this window, but still a gorgeous view out. It's a beautiful day. So we as you know, we got here a couple days ago. It's been kind of rainy and weather has not been cooperating, but today the sky has really opened up. But so as with tradition, miso soup to start and Japanese breakfast. They have little grilled fish sometimes for breakfast. The cast member stopped by and gave us a like a carrot juice, carrot parfait of some sort. It's thick. It's thick. It's like pog. Actually does kind of taste like pog juice. But Mike's over there trying to grab me some coffee to just wake up. We had a really early morning this morning because we were like still kind of jet lagged and trying to catch our 8:50 breakfast coming from the train line. So that was a little bit hectic, but now that we've settled, we're here, we're really excited. Wow. Oh, I guess we have just out of the oven croissants served tableside. How wonderful. Oh my goodness. Arigato. I think I totally said the wrong thing, but anywho, oh, this is, look at that. Okay. While Mike is grabbing food, I get a beautifully still warm croissant. Ooh, can you hear the crunch? Oh, smell the butter. Oh my gosh. I love my croissant being crispy on the outside and slightly chewy on the inside. Oh, this is perfect. I just realized, I could be making this up, but the desserts are themed. So I think I grabbed a sparkling donut. It kind of looks like Elsa's braid, doesn't it? And it's got a little bit of that silvery, glistening icing on top. And Mike got a little egg tart that is shaped like the lantern from Tangled. And they have bread and rolls to sell. And then, of course, we have bread pudding. Tiana's got to represent somewhere. So, yeah, it's, food's been really, really good. So because we have literally a lunch right after this, I think I don't want to like overstuff myself. Leave some room for the lunch over at MiraCosta. But can't wait to dig into this Brady donut. This is so good. I don't think it's a mochi donut, but it has the perfect texture. Love it.
So the buffet at the Fantasy Springs restaurant was really good, and honestly, by US standards, it was relatively inexpensive, especially for Disney pricing. Guests ages 13 and up were priced at around 4,200 yen, which is roughly around 27 to 28 US dollars, and the food selection was really great. They offered a nice variety of both Eastern and Western options, nothing too heavy, but enough to feel satisfied. We thought it was a solid value, especially considering the setting and quality. Plus, we didn't want to overdo it since, yep, we still have lunch coming up over at Hotel MiraCosta. So it's back on the monorail, well, excuse me, the resort liner we go. As you can see, we're passing over the front entrance of Tokyo DisneySEA, and while that line short looks intimidating.
And we've made it to MiraCosta. Incidentally, we are going to be staying here a little bit later in the trip. But while we are waiting for our lunch, let's check out this gorgeous hotel. My gosh. Wow.
Where are we having lunch?
I don't know.
So you made the reservation.
It's a lounge of some sort, but let's see. Oh, somebody's taking their wedding picture. Oh, wow. So one of the things about Fantasy Springs is that their merch shop is literally like a sundry type of situation, just sodas and whatever. But here there's an actual merch shop. But there's a line, and you know, Mike and I being a little bit oblivious, but now we're gonna stand in line. Well, Mike and I stood in line for no particular reason. I was coming into the merch shop, but Mike saw a line and the cast member was ushering us to get in line. But apparently that was the line to get into Tokyo DisneySEA via the, oh, that's cute, via the MiraCosta special entrance. But yeah, we stood in line and then we got near and we're like, no, that's not what we want. We literally just want to do merch shop. But let's just check it out. So they have assortment of soft drinks and, they also have beer. There's kidding. And a bunch of like snack foods and ramen. This is convenient. Little waffle things. The ramen just cracks me up. What is that? Is that a Mickey dispenser that into a Mickey shape? Aha. Yes, and we have Baymax towels. That's very cute. And just in case if you need random amenities and things that you've forgotten, they certainly have an assortment of that. But let's see. Ooh, this is really pretty. They've got the MiraCosta bag in a little pouch. And MiraCosta chopsticks. Oh, wow. That's actually really well made. Interesting. Okay, and then a MiraCosta tie. Let's see what else they have. Mickey, MiraCosta things. Okay. And pretty. It's like that's like a chocolate cake, and if there's like a his and hers chocolate, and Mickey and Minnie shaped snacks. Aw, that is too cute. Wow. Okay, lots of snacks, but not too much. Not much else. Is that curry? Oh, that's tomato soup. Oh. And little churro snacks. Oh, that is adorable. Okay, you can get tomato soup and curry here. All right, that's pretty much the situation with the merch. Pretty neat. Actually, we found out that you can walk from Fantasy Springs to MiraCosta. It's just going to take you a little while, so we'd rather just spend the 300 yen and get ourselves here as quickly as possible, because you have to go pretty much walk all the way around. So our lunch reservation at the MiraCosta, I think the Bella Vista Lounge or some sort, it's until 11:40, so we have a little time to kill. So we're going to try to go to Ikspiari, which is kind of like the Disney Springs / Downtown Disney attachment, the dining and shopping district to Tokyo Disneyland Resort. So I've heard it's not super Disney-fied, it's more like city walk in a sense. So we're gonna check that out. It should be about a 15-minute walk. So let's burn some calories before we have to eat again.
For the record, I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah, well, I'm following Mike.
I'm guessing.
It's basically the blind leading the blind at the moment. We actually went down to the parking lot.
Keep walking. I'll fall in behind.
Okay.
The whole thing is just a big circle. So we're kind of walking outside the circle around because somebody doesn't want to pay 300 yen to ride the train. I totally would be fine paying that, but again, not my decision.
Well, from Fantasy Springs to here is 3.1 kilometers. This one should be a lot shorter, so I think we can walk it. So yeah, we're on the way to Ikspiari, and that would actually make sense that it is not like downtown Disney. This is like outside of the immediate Disneyland Resort area. It looks like they have like a huge park. They've got some recreational activities and sports fields and whatnot. So Ikspiari is kind of on the far side and should be about 10 minutes from the hotel. So yeah, we have about an hour to kill before lunch, and there's a little bit of like a little exercise area where there is a little bit of jumping board, and they have meter marks, and Mike can jump to 2.9 meters, which is what is that in feet? Like 6'3"-ish? Something like that. But yeah, 3 meters seems to be his.
That would be 9. I could not get 3 meters.
3 meters is tough.
To save my butt.
Yeah, for me, 2.4, I could jump that high. 2.5 is.
I can never dunk in basketball, so that kind of.
I'm also like a foot shorter than Mike,
I can hit the bottom of the net, which is about what 3 meters is.
So I suffice to say, we got our little bit of an exercise episode out of the way, so I feel better about eating lunch basically an hour after a buffet breakfast. Okay, off to Ikspiari. This is the Ambassador Hotel. It's a little bit further away from the parks, but looks like they have more direct entrance into the shopping district. Okay, guess we're gonna go into, I wonder if they do security check here. Not sure, we'll find out. Alrighty then, we sort of finished Ikspiari because we have to hop on back to MiraCosta in order to have our lunch, our second breakfast, if you will. So Ikspiari is a little bit different. It's kind of like a mall rather than like an open sort of like town area like Downtown Disney or Disney Town or Disney Springs. But I think there's like a town
town section of Ikspiari that's on the far side that we haven't gone to. So obviously we didn't have enough time, but there is a Disney store. There's no World of Disney, at least the side that we went to. And Mike caved and got himself a UV protection umbrella, sunbrella. I think he's been wanting to grab one of those, but I've been looking for a poncho. So anyways, we're heading back to our MiraCosta for lunch, and there's supposed to be a special little Duffy and Friends 20th anniversary special lunch deal. So I will hopefully show you what that looks like.
So Mike and I got seated at Bella Vista Lounge in the MiraCosta Hotel. So there's actually different sections. When I went to pre-book the lunch, there is the wall side, which is basically a wall of mirrors. And then there's also the window side, which is obviously got the best view. But when I went to do the pre-reservation, the window side is completely sold out. So anyways, so I'm just glad that we got here, and we're kind of in the middle. So we get the best of both sides. We have the mirror on this side that reflects all the beautiful sceneries from Tokyo DisneySEA, and then we also have the beautiful window that is just getting some beautiful natural light in here. So let's check out the menu. So like I mentioned, there is this Duffy and Friends 20th Colorful Happiness Lunch Course. I think that's what I'm gonna do. You've got some chicken and shrimp and a sake or beef and mousse or coffee and teas included, it looks like. And then this is the other sort of like your prefix menu. But you know, Duffy and Friends, they had me a Duffy and Friends. So, and then there is, yep, and then there is the drinks menu.
Hold on.
Oh, there's more. The baby course. This is for kiddos up to age 12. Okay. And there's Mickey. Oh, so there's a Bambino course, which is for kiddos up to 12, and then there is a Mickey's plate, which is for children up to the age of 8. So there's actually like a stepwise dinner course for our kiddos. And let's see, what's over here? That's just, this menu is beautiful though. Oh my gosh, okay. We have the Bella Vista logo, but let's check out the drinks menu. Mike and I literally just ate, but we walked around for a little bit, so hopefully that burned off a little bit of calories.
I'm ready to go there.
Okay. So we have the Bella Vista Lounge Original Cocktail. Ooh, apricot liqueur, lemon liqueur. That sounds very fruity. Brandy and grenadine, okay. And we have some wine. So we have the MiraCosta Trio. So I guess these are your flights. So you've had the MiraCosta Trio and then the MiraCosta Duet. Champagne, we have a brooch. And what else do we have? Sherry, interesting, okay. And then we have soft drinks over here as well. Okay, so we have liquor and wine and drinks on this side, and we have the non-alcoholic beverage. Okay, oh, there is a Duffy and Friends 20th anniversary special drink. Mike is very curious.
I did not see that.
Yep, right there.
Oh, you're right.
I think we're gonna have to get that to pair with our Duffy. Mike's trying to read the katakana.
I
think that's a fruit.
Syrup, soda with cream.
But does it look cute? That's the question.
It has an edible flower.
Then that must, yes, that amplifies the cuteness.
Okay.
It looks like they have a full bar over there too. I don't know, they might not need a reservation to sit at a bar, I'm not sure, but this is a gorgeous restaurant though. Perfect place to watch fireworks. Our appetizer just came, so Mike ended up ordering the regular menu and I got this 20th anniversary one. So this is our first dish. And this, I guess it's inspired by Annabelle. This actually looks more like gelatoni to me. It's got little buttons, it's kind of green, so it's got gelatoni vibe. All right, and then let's see, looks like it's like gelée and some type of like a wrap, like a cheese wrap with a little bit of ham and radicchio and broccoli. So, bon appetit.
I have a shrimp pasta. I think Mike's got it. Is that a chicken or tuna, something like that? It's pretty good though. It smells amazing. And at the Bella Vista Lounge, there is a full bar that's right back here. So even if the drinks are not on the menu, you can choose to order a cocktail of your choice. And knowing me, I went with an old-fashioned after my root sparkling wine. So This afternoon's gonna be a lot of fun.
We are about 2/3 of the way through our meal. Our dessert's coming. So far, though, I think the food is very much character inspired. Nothing. Thank you. Nothing is overtly like in your face character, which is, you know, I was hoping like, oh, you could get like a Duffy shaped calamari or something.
After our last windows, I'm glad it's better.
Yeah, if you've seen our Hong Kong vlog, yes, we had Duffy dim sum. That was very interesting for sure. But this is just a very lovely meal that is, you know, celebrating Duffy and friends. But, you know, you don't have to take a bite off Duffy's face. So I kind of appreciate that. So our entrees have finally arrived. I have a beautiful fish, and then Mike's got the pork dish. And my old-fashioned tabuite, cheers. And when it first arrived, I think all the bitters kind of settled on the bottom. So I took a sip. I'm like, this is the lightest old-fashioned I've ever had because the bitters was all on the bottom. So Mike started up, and now it's an excellent old-fashioned. How's your? It's really pretty though.
Very sweet.
Is it? Okay. I mean, yeah, the cast member wasn't kidding. This is taking a hot minute, but actually it works out really well because there's a direct entrance from the hotel into the park, so we don't have to fight that whole big old circle of crowd out in front. So hopefully by the time we're done, we can just get through security underneath the hotel, which we erroneously stood in line for this morning, so we know exactly where it is, and then be able to get in. And yeah, the wait times today have been extremely high. The journey into the center of the earth, or whatever that thing's called, the big volcano, it's consistently in the 100 to 140 minute. Nope, you heard that right, 100 to 140 minute wait. The Rapunzel ride over in Fantasy Springs, 220 minutes. Basically half of your day is spent on waiting for the ride. So if you can score a Premier Access, probably go for that. But what I really want to watch is actually the nighttime spectacular that's here in DisneySEA. But so far, there's still some Premier Access passes that are still available. But I don't know, in about 2 hours, not sure what's available, what's slim pickings. So we'll see. So this whole time, I was telling Mike that the Duffy and Friends 20th anniversary meal is very Duffy and Friends inspired. We haven't seen the characters, but here comes the characters. The dessert is so cute. We have Olu Mel being the musician, and we have Stella Liu, the dancer. We met both of them at some point, but this is so cute. Mike just got some sort of a sorbet, so okay, can't wait to dig in. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks, but Duffy and Friends. Okay, so after our sumptuous 2-hour lengthy meal, we actually walked on over to Bon Voyage, which is kind of like World of Disney. This is truly like World of Disney. I mean, check this out. Holy moly. For some reason, there's a bit of a Donald obsession. We've got a lot of like Donald merch over here that people seem to enjoy. So, and very crowded too. Let's see. Donald bows, Donald scrunchie, Donald glasses. Oh, it's like a little Donald ring. Oh, that's adorable. We have pink rubber ducky King Donald. Aww. And little, is that a little like a wand? What is this? Okay, I guess it does something, probably. The Donald hat is kind of cute. So much Donald. I love it. Oh, even Chip and Dale dressed as Donald. Oh my gosh. Pete dressed as Donald. Everybody's dressing up as Donald. Donald bow, Donald hat. I'm actually a little bit obsessed with this. Donald heart, and he's so happy. We love Donald. We do indeed. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm not even sure what the occasion is, but I know Donald just celebrated his 90th, but This is something different. This is special. All right. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, I mean at lunch there were a couple of ladies all ducked out in their Donald outfits. So okay, this place is overwhelming. Oh, they have got the DisneySEA food and wine merch over there as well. Let's check that out. Oh, look at that. Got a little, is that Lego? Oh, no, it's whatever this thing is. Guess you can build your own little Disneyland. That's kind of fun. And food and wine merch, always timely, especially that's happening right now. Ooh! What do we have? Chip and Dale are hanging on to something. Is that what is this thing? It's got to be some type of, is that a broccoli? I'm not sure what this is. Huh, oh, grapes? That would make sense. It's food and wine. So yes, that would be Chip and Dale and a thing of grapes. And they've got a little bit tote bag and this t-shirt and some hand towels, kitchen towels. Cute. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, we're just like really looking. I'm looking for some of those little special little heads for the headbands, but I don't really see them. But we have samurai Mickey. If you have 18,500 yen to burn, you can certainly grab that. What else? What else? Oh, you have the tangled pan and the mirror. Adorable. More shirts. They do like their Baymax for sure. Huh, okay. Maybe we've done a circle. Let's see if there's any ears that I'm interested in. Ooh, Baymax, more Baymax. And okay, these are pretty generic. Oh, I like I've seen those. Oh, okay, you know what? I have been eyeing these little hamburger Mickey headband forever. Every time I see them in Disneyland in California, I've always wanted one. So I may cave and grab one of these. And they have Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Oh, look at that. And a Stitch. Oh yeah, these like single animal headbands are really, really cute. I've seen the Mickey as well. Okay, I'm gonna show Mike these ones. I think they're so cute. And big mini bows. What is that, Marie? That's Marie's headband. Okay, all right. And then these huge gimungo hats. All right, I'm gonna try to find Mike. I think that is very cute. He's a big fan of Huey, Louie, and Dewey, so. So I just ran into Mike. Guess what? I ran into him, and in his hands, what do we have? Huey, Louie, and Dewey. So those headbands are meant to be, so definitely gonna get them. I love how we're exactly on the same wavelength. All right, so our half-day ticket starts at 3 p.m. That's when it allows us entry. Right now it's around 2:30, so we're gonna try to see if we can queue up at the front entrance. And every once in a while, I think Mike and I have done this weird thing about not going through the front entrance. So we're gonna actually go through the main gate of Tokyo DisneySEA here. Hopefully it's not like crazy as this morning. I don't see a huge line, so that's like always a good sign. So let's see. Yeah, I just checked the wait times. They've been pretty insane lately, but that's okay. We'll see what we can do for half day. And here comes Tokyo DisneySEA for the very first time. Security was a breeze. So they have one of those scanners just like Magic Kingdom where you either walk through and you're able to get through, or your bags are getting searched. So we lucked out this time. We don't look that sus, so they waved us through. now we're at the gate at Tokyo DisneySEA. So there's that half-day evening pass that lets you in around 3. So there's a bunch of people that are already camping out. Not nearly as bad as this morning, obviously, but then for the people that have already signed in or they have a day pass, there's a whole other line for them. So this is where we are. We're just waiting for our entry time, which is in about half an hour, and then hopefully we'll get to see Tokyo DisneySEA for the first time.
But I will say, like, the nice part is this has been super orderly. Everybody's lined up. Everybody's just waiting. Nobody's being rude or pushy or anything. So it's actually quite enjoyable.
Alrighty, they're having everybody stand up. So I think they're going to be letting us in pretty quickly here. About 15 minutes until the actual time of entry, but you know, maybe they'll throw in a little bit of magic dust to let us in about 15 minutes earlier. I'm still hoping.
You really think so?
Probably not. This is Japan.
Everything here is on time. I highly doubt.
It's pretty much on the dot.
What is with you? Jeez.
Mike doesn't like my angle. I'm also like a foot shorter than he is, so there he is. Hi, Mike.
Yay! It's like a rope drop, but it's not really a rope drop. It's the afternoon rope drop. This gate is slower than the others. Sweet. Yay! Well, we finally made it to the Tokyo Disneyland's version of Tower of Terror. We'll catch you up in a little bit. There is some interesting learning experience here in regards to all the different passes. So yeah, we'll try to explain it after we after we figure it out and redeem our return time. But suffice to say, it's been a little bit interesting. So yeah, we'll catch up with you once we ride Tower of Terror. And of course, this is the Hotel High Tower rather than the Hollywood Tower of Terror. And okay, I don't know how this works. Oh, it's kind of like this Disneyland system. Okay. I guess that must be Harrison Hightower. Interesting. Looks like you do skip some of the queue if you get the Disney Premier Pass. Of course, Mr. Harrison Hightower is part of the SAE, and if you've been to Hong Kong Disneyland, they have the Mystic Manor, so I think this is sort of like the second half of the story, so pretty looking forward to it. But let's see. I was wondering if we're in the correct queue, but I wonder if this is the Premier Pass queue. Ah, yes, all the SAE folks. That's sort of like the Jungle Cruise. Interesting. Okay.
I have a feeling that head's going to be central.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what Mr. Hightower has to.
Okay, so look at that pose.
Offer. Yeah.
And over there, it's like
Yes. So there's some going on with that one, for sure.
Oh, he's not posing on that one.
Okay. That certainly looks like a broken elevator there. Well, maybe you're not skipping most of the queue. Looks like we get to experience some of it at least.
No, the other one's just outside.
Okay.
I mean, it seems to me very much like the Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah.
queue.
Yep.
皆さんこんにちは。ニューヨーク市保存協会が主催するタワー・オブ・テラーのツアーへこそ。ここホテルハイタワーにある貴重なコレクションはすべてホテルの創立者大富豪で探検家のハリソン・ハイタワー3世が集めたものです。1899年12月31日、ハイタワー3世はホテルで記者会見を開き、アフリカの秘境で手に入れた シリキ・ウトゥンドゥと呼ばれる奇妙な偶像を公開しました。そしてその夜、彼は行方不明となりました。まもなく扉が皆さんの方に向かって開きます。ハイタワー3世の主催でタワー・オブ・テラーの謎について紹介した後、秘密の倉庫へと皆さんをご案内します。扉が開くまでもう少々お待ちください。
Okay, Editor Jin here. Let me jump in and provide some context and background since everything you've heard so far has been in Japanese. The Tokyo DisneySEA's version of Tower Terror is quite unlike the one at Hollywood Studios. This attraction opened in 2006 and is exclusive to Tokyo DisneySEA. The story here centers around an original Disney character named Harrison Hightower III, a wealthy, arrogant adventurer and art collector who was also a founding member of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, or SCA for short. Yes, that's the same secret society you'll find nods in other Disney parks like Hong Kong, Magic Kingdom, and even Jungle Cruise. According to the backstory, Hightower built this luxurious Hotel Hightower, to house his collection of stolen artifacts gathered from across the globe. But his last acquisition was a mysterious idol called Shiriki Utondu, taken from a remote African tribe despite their warnings that it was cursed. Of course, Hightower ignored them, and that was his downfall. This pre-show takes place in Hightower's private study, where guests are supposedly being led on a tour by the New York Preservation Society. As the room darkens, a recording of Hightower plays, bragging about his discovery of the Shiriki Utondu. But then things take a turn. The stained glass portrait animates, and we watch as Hightower is pulled into a supernatural dimension by the very idol he mocked. Shiriki vanishes from his pedestal, the lights flicker, and suddenly the once proud explorer is gone, leaving only a mystery behind. After the pre-show, we will move deeper into the hotel through dimly lit hallways filled with ancient artifacts and eerie music. Eventually, we will be boarding a cursed service elevator, and yes, the idol makes another appearance. There's a mirror scene where reflection vanishes into green energy. The elevator is struck by Shiriki's power, and then the free fall begins. It's a thrilling sequence of drops and launches with bursts of lighting, start fields, and special illusions along the way. Now, we didn't have any footage of the actual ride since they didn't allow videography, which we always honor, but hopefully this gave you some idea of this attraction. Have you noticed Mr. Hightower looks like a certain Imagineer? Joe Rohde.
Well, I guess we just are passing by a little stage show by the Fab Five. So yeah, just finished the High Tower of Terror. It was very short. They had like 3 drops and that's about it. There is that connection with Mystic Manor. So, Dr. Is that Henry Mystic? He acquired all his artifacts in a good moral way, I suppose, but Harrison Hightower III gets his in a not the most scrupulous kind of way. So apparently there was a story behind it, and may have angered a totem god or something, and therefore we got sent to the next dimension or whatever the case might be. Obviously, I didn't really understand the story. But anyhow, we're actually going to head back to the hotel and hopefully grab a coat and then come back. We do have the Journey into the Center of the Earth next with the Premier Access code, and I don't know what is happening right now. There's a really long line here for. Is this a meet and greet or some?
No, it's snack bag.
Oh, for snack. Oh my gosh, this is for a snack. That's insane. Yeah, I guess one thing that I've noticed here is that people queue up. Oh, I get it. This is the 20th anniversary, I think, special popcorn. is a divide to Batu. Right? Alrighty then, I guess we are in Fantasy Springs. But I think we're actually going to be heading to the hotel first so that we can grab our coats. But this is very busy. That's Rapunzel's tower, and that's Peter Pan over there. Oh, and then there's our hotel. All right. And a pirate ship. And we made it to our hotel. I don't think we have a key yet, so we're gonna have to exchange that. So hopefully the luggage will be in our room. But we're gonna have to do a room tour a little bit later because I think we have to come back to ride the journey into the center of the world. But walking through Fantasy Springs, it is pretty cute. Oh, there's a gift shop. See?
Yep.
All right, we missed that. So we're gonna have to, at some point, come back to see if we can check out the gift shop. But all right, back to the hotel we go. And this morning, Anna and Elsa were doing their meet and greets. So coming back was pretty easy. We had that little pass where you can go through the hotel as hotel guests, and then they scanned our tickets so we can come back in, and then I think we do have in and out privilege. So, all right, now we're gonna have to go find a room key and see if our luggage has made it to our room. Ah, pretty. Oh, I think so too. That's okay. We have Tiana on this side. This is kind of reminding me of Riviera. The hallway with more. Tiana! All right, we've got Tiana. Ice machine is right next to us. That's convenient. Ooh. Our luggage has made it. Excellent, excellent. This is huge. Okay, we're gonna do a proper room tour in a little bit. Ooh, we have Pascal's on the headboard.
Yes, well, Rapunzel's.
Ah.
So we have like a Rapunzel themed room.
Small beds. But yes, Mike is absolutely right. We have a magnificent vista of the parking lot. Tokyo Skytree, though. I get a view of the Tokyo Skytree, which I appreciate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at Rapunzel.
Let's see, we got a pull-out bed.
Yeah, this is a pretty.
I'm pretty sure that's a pull-out bed.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and we got complimentary somethings. Little baggies.
Little amenity baggies, maybe.
Oh, I think they're just little baggies.
Okay, well, this hallway is large, I guess. Yeah, like I said. All right, let's go find our coats, and so we can ride back.
Pajamas.
And pajamas. All right. Rapunzel. We got Rapunzel, and lots of yes, classic Cubs. There's Lewis. So we have Rapunzel and Tiana. This is like the Tiana Rapunzel mashup.
Really quick.
Yeah.
You have your
Oh.
pajama drawer.
Excellent.
So, looks like tops and bottoms.
Okay.
I'm sure if you take that, they will charge you.
Yeah, I'm sure as well. Okay, let's go find our coats, and let's get the show on the road. We have to get back, and there's Bambi and Thumper and his friends in flower form. Oh, little details. That's so cool. Did you see the Pascal in the flower bed?
Yes, I saw it.
Aha.
I've looked very hard for Pascal and his friends.
All right, Editor Jen here. We packed so much already and ate so much food, but the day's not yet over. We're heading back into DisneySEA to explore even more. So far, we've only had time to ride Tower Terror, and there's still so much left to see and do. Next up, we'll be hopping on rides like Journey to the Center of the Earth, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Sinbad's Storybook Voyage, Raging Spirits, and the always unpredictable Aquatopia. We'll also be checking out the gorgeous Fantasy Springs at night and giving you that more detailed room tour we promised. There's plenty more Disney magic to come, and we will see you in our next video.